A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant escalation of tensions between the United States and Venezuela, U.S. forces have successfully intercepted and seized a large oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela. This operation, announced by President Donald Trump during a meeting at the White House, marks the largest tanker seizure in history and is expected to have far-reaching implications for both nations and global oil markets. President Trump stated, "We've just seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela. A large tanker, very large, the largest one ever seized actually." However, he did not disclose details regarding the ownership of the tanker or its intended destination. Following the announcement, U.S. crude oil prices rose by 70 cents to $58.95 per barrel, while the global benchmark Brent crude increased by 71 cents to $62.65 per barrel, indicating a market reaction to the heightened geopolitical tensions. The seizure comes as President Trump has intensified pressure on Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, declaring that Maduro's days are numbered. In a recent interview, Trump did not dismiss the possibility of a ground invasion, stating, "I don't want to rule in or out. I don't talk about it." This statement is reflective of the U.S. administration's broader military strategy in the Caribbean, which has included a significant buildup of military assets, including aircraft carriers and fighter jets. Venezuela, a founding member of OPEC and home to the largest proven oil reserves in the world, has been exporting approximately 749,000 barrels of oil per day, with a significant portion of these exports going to China. The U.S. has historically imported around 132,000 barrels per day from Venezuela, but the recent seizure is likely to alter shipping dynamics significantly. Oil analyst Matt Smith from CLR commented, "Shippers will likely be much more cautious and hesitant about loading Venezuelan crude going forward." This could lead to further disruptions in Venezuela's already struggling oil industry, which is a crucial source of revenue for the nation. The operation to seize the tanker was reportedly led by the U.S. Coast Guard, though details about the vessel, including its flag and precise location of the seizure, were not disclosed. The Venezuelan government has yet to respond to inquiries regarding the incident. The seizure of the tanker is viewed as a direct challenge to Maduro's government, which has accused the U.S. of attempting to destabilize the country and gain control over its oil resources. In recent weeks, Trump has ramped up military operations in the region, including airstrikes against vessels suspected of drug trafficking. Trump has indicated that the U.S. may expand its military campaign from sea to land, stating, "We're going to start doing those strikes on land, too. You know, the land is much easier. And we know the routes they take. We know everything about them." This aggressive stance raises concerns about the potential for military conflict in the region. The implications of this seizure extend beyond immediate geopolitical tensions. They also raise questions about global oil supply and pricing. With Venezuela's oil exports already under strain due to sanctions and competition from other countries, the U.S. intervention could exacerbate the situation, leading to further price increases and volatility in the oil market. As the situation unfolds, international observers will be closely monitoring the U.S. response and any potential retaliation from Venezuela. The seizure of the tanker represents a critical juncture in U.S.-Venezuela relations and could set the stage for further military and economic actions in the future. With both nations at a crossroads, the coming days and weeks will be pivotal in determining the trajectory of this conflict and its impact on global oil markets. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.